The following podcast is a little fiery but mostly peaceful. If you're an automaton, turn away now and shelter in place. If you're a Catholic ready to renew your prescriptions of red pills and white pills, stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Catholics Aren't Zombies. I'm your host, Chris Munier. If you're on fire for the Catholic faith, are sick to death of milquetoast wimpianity, and want real ways to address the apocalyptic problems we've been having lately, well then you're in the right place. Hey, I know by now you've heard the message from Father James Altman, God gave us a brain, let us use it. Well, that's exactly what I aim to help you cultivate here on this podcast. You see, this isn't going to be the usual politically correct, snake oil, glittering generalities and bullcrap. It's not going to be the nicety-nice stuff either. No, we're going to do something different. I want to give you real and tangible ways to address things like telling the state to pound sand with its stupid mandates, how to avoid having to work for leftist tyrants who hate Catholics and want to make you wear face panties, why you should stop obsessing over the end times, and how to be Catholic 24/7 just like the saints. You definitely don't want to be a Sunday wonder. We know that's wrong. So in a nutshell, we're going to stop being zombies. Archbishop Fulton Sheen said that life is worth living. Emphasis on living. We need to be living and not the living dead. I have bad news for you folks, though. Noblesse oblige is dead. Our elites really do despise us. Radical depopulation is not just a talking point or a philosophy anymore. So if we mindlessly obey the secular state who hates our guts, then we can't possibly say that we're living. Really, process all of that very carefully. Well, see, that's what the zombies and automatons do. They throw their arms in front of themselves horizontally. They make that groaning noise, and they do whatever they're told. As long as somebody so much as wears a t-shirt with the word authority printed on it, they're ready to go about obeying them without a question. We are Catholics who have the fire of the Holy Spirit sacramentally etched into our souls. Let us not take that gift lightly. I want to help you do that with real strategies and action plans. It's going to be tangible applications of the teaching of Holy Mother Church into every corner of life. So not just the praying or reading the Bible or going to church. Those are all good things. Plenty of examples on how to do that. Other folks that have already done that before me. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you everything from how to be Catholic, parking your car to tying your shoes. So we're going to cover all the little stuff. I want you to know, however, that I welcome and, in fact, I insist upon your suggestions and feedback. It's dangerous to go alone. You help me out, I help you out. This is your podcast. This is going to be a populist podcast. I promise to deliver consistent content, too. You can look forward to downloading new podcasts 3 times each week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Most episodes will be within 50 to 30 minutes in length. If all goes well, I may add some hour-long interviews somewhere in the process. We've got to find some people that want to be interviewed first. So look forward to that, too. Hey, look, if you help me grow this, I might even make it more frequent. I could make it Monday through Friday. But that goes back to the need for feedback. You have to let me know what your problems and bottlenecks are. If you give me a topic, as long as it's not stupid or above my pay grade, I'll tackle it. If I have enough material, if you trust me to address your problems and help you get out of zombie mode, then I'll do as much as necessary. Sky's the limit. But for now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's when you'll hear from me. In the meantime, I'll give you a few quick episodes to get you started. I got 2 or 3 we're going to load up right now. So who am I? My name is Chris Munier. I'm a revert to the faith. I'm an experienced industrial manager and a published author. I worked in chicken plants for about 8 years. That gives me a unique perspective on what makes people tick. And believe me, sometimes they tick. This is no disrespect to other commentators out there, but I can give you an outlook on things that the career evangelist and apologist cannot. I also run a blog called DitchTheStateLoveHolyChurch.com, and I just released a new book available on Amazon titled Caesar Vacantism, Rendering to Caesar When Caesar Goes Nuts. That's the book. Yeah, you heard that right, and that's going to be a big theme for my show. The state hates you. They have a monopoly on force. They murdered millions of people last century, and now they're revving up the engines to run ramrod on us worse than ever before. That's why people are going so nuts right now. That's why you're getting the riots. That's why you're getting the fire holocausts in all these cities. Look, you'll have to forgive me, and I appreciate your patience. You have to understand that I've grown up in a communist country my entire life. Yeah, I've spent my whole life in the United States. I think you'll agree that the U.S. has not been a good place for Catholics, and that's what I seek to remedy. But we can't do that by proposing a bunch of highfalutin political theories or isms or osms and pretend those will fix things. Sorry, guys, but that's zombie mode. We need action, but it needs to be on an individual and family level of analysis. There's enough people out there who they could say this and that about what the president should do, what the pope should do, or what the bishops can do. I have my opinions on all those things too, to be sure. But it won't help you survive the dreary virus empire unless we attack specific problems and address what we see in the mirror. If we're honest about it, folks, a lot of these problems are our fault. Nobody's innocent. We've all made some mistakes. We all have to do some atonement. Pick up your cross and carry it. In my reversion to the glorious faith of Christ's Catholic Church, I've been able to conquer all kinds of personal demons and failures. By cooperating with God's graces, I've gotten into top-notch physical shape. I've gotten out of debt. And I have enough money saved so that I can forge a life that doesn't depend on global homo companies to make my living. I tend to share that with you as well. I'm not the only one that can pull that off. No way. Again, I want to thank you for checking out my podcast, Catholics Aren't Zombies. I'll give you one quick tip on how to awaken from the zombie demeanor, and you can help others do this as well, so pass this on. Pray the rosary, meditate on hell, and go to confession. I'm dead serious. You better meditate on hell. Besides, I think the very definition of a zombie is somebody that has one foot in hell. Meditate on how miserable hell is, and that'll motivate you to keep your butt out of there. This is classic church teaching, too. You can read all the great saints. Some of them literally had private visions of hell, so they know what the score is. St. Alphonsus Liguori taught on it, and it'll literally usher you from spiritual death over to a life that is indeed worth living. So thanks for listening to my podcast. I'm excited. I know you are. And don't forget to subscribe, share, and if there's a like button, I want you to smash the snot out of it. Everybody always talks about the brutality you should hammer onto the like button, so I guess I'll do that too. I want you to inflict the full glorious fury of the book of Joshua on that dang like button. Yeah, it should look like an Old Testament can of whoop-ass on the Canaanites. Okay, but in all seriousness, I hope you enjoy everything. Don't forget to check out Ditch the State, LoveHolyChurch.com, and buy my book, Caesar Vacantism, on Amazon. Deus Vult. Don't stay safe, because that's for wussies. Later, folks.